Pika, 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 you. Pika, pika, you. Pika, 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 you. Pika, 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 you. Pika, pika, Pikachu.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Gabe here, and we are here with another installment of Pokemon Firered Jason's Pokemon Journey in Firered. Yes, this is part 33, and we are going to find our way to Sabrina. Yes, last time we were in her gym. We re-entered the gym after healing up a little bit, and yeah, we're gonna probably end up encountering some more trainers, but we will find our way to Sabrina in this part here. So, yep. I wonder if he's got anything to say, maybe there's a pattern, maybe about the pattern of these reptiles.
Yo, champ in the making. Sabrina's Pokemon use psychic power instead of force. Fighting Pokemon are especially weak against psychic Pokemon. They get destroyed before they can aim a punch.
Okay, probably not. Yeah, okay. Usually, and I can say this. I have spoken to these guys. There's one of these guys, like the one I just spoke to. They're at the beginning of like every gym. They usually just kind of tell you what to expect in the gym, like what type of Pokemon the gym leader's using and everything. Pretty much just that. So, excuse me. Oh my goodness. Right. So anyway, we're back. When I was I was telling you guys about the anime version of when Ash faced Sabrina. So I almost had finished. I think I got right where Pikachu was having his rematch with Kadabra to keep Ash from getting turned into a doll. So when you thought Pikachu had won the fight, Big Thunderbolt, Kadabra,
That's it.
Kadabra. It's impossible to win. So, just when you think it's all over, Hunter showed up out of nowhere and was like, Hunter! Then the mysterious guy appeared. The little girl Sabrina was holding the little ghost dolls. They're like, 2 against 1's not fair! Hunter's just playing around on his own. He's not battling against you. So it isn't against the rules. And yeah, I'm saving every time I come to each one of these. That's just to be on the safe side there. But, so Hunter started making all these different faces and stuff. And eventually, he, of course, took out this, bomb and blew everybody up kind of in a Looney Tune antic style. And then Sabrina laughed. And it wasn't like an evil laugh. No, it was like she was actually giggling and everything. Is that Sabrina laughing? And the man was crying ever since she started her training as a young girl, I've never seen Sabrina laugh like this. I've never seen a smile like that. But wait, if you know Sabrina... Oh, I forgot to read what that guy was saying. My bad. Psychic Tyrone. Okay. Oh, Tyrone, I guess. If you know Sabrina ever since she was a little girl, then that must be... so you're figuring it out, huh? You must have taken a baby picture, too. Just how dense can a person be? And just a spoiler, the guy is actually Sabrina's father. Yeah. Yeah, especially when he told a flashback about not really how she got the powers. Yeah, technically she is born with the powers there. Obviously from her dad, because her dad has psychic powers too, as I mentioned before, how he used them on Ash. Apparently, with her training, she increased her psychic abilities there. So, yeah, that. So, oh yeah, Sabrina last thing the ghost all disappeared, and I guess that, and Misty and Brock are turned back to normal. Ash is declared the victor, and I guess that means, of course, Hunter stayed with them. I'm guessing that means that Sabrina was, I guess, supposed somewhat back to normal. You know, I guess that's what that was supposed to imply there. There's a lot of like fan theories though about like how Sabrina got these powers. Somewhat in the anime, but I think a lot of the theories kind of go toward the game logic there. Game as well as the manga. Which could actually be in the manga because I haven't read the Pokemon manga yet. Like I said, I still gotta get back to the Yu-Gi-Oh manga after the free comic books. But yeah, some people imply that you know how those of you who've seen the first Pokemon movie, how Mewtwo was cloned from Mew. Some people imply that maybe they're just like how they've experimented with different Pokemon, that they might have experimented with different human beings in the Pokemon universe, and possibly, resulted in Sabrina being the way she was. But again, mostly tying with the game and manga logic. But yeah, it could be something like that there. And then there's also some other theories relating to the anime version, but they're a little too more. Probably best that you hear some of those other theories from them because it real. I mean, you talk about dark, but they really get kind of dark there. Matter of fact, there is an implication that that Sabrina has ties in with Team Rocket there. So, yeah, okay. See, stunts for, huh? Nah, I think business. Yeah. Stop letting somebody. I think poison powder be good enough there. I don't believe this. Almost like the lead singer of the Beatles. I thought I told you. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Put it on before, Michael. She told me she was for her ever love, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, well, after loving me, she said she couldn't love another. That's what she said? Yeah, she said that. You keep dreaming. I don't believe this. Oh, the girl is mine. She's mine. She's mine. She's mine, 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 mine. Oh, yeah. And I actually drew a fan art using with that song where because I didn't know who I actually did not know who the other guy was singing that with Michael until recently. I think it was either from Queen Tina or somebody or possibly somebody else. But I found out that the other guy in the song was the lead singer of the Beatles. And yeah, I did know that Michael bought the Beatles. I forgot when it was, but I do know at some point he did buy the Beatles. He bought them, and that would explain how he got that little duet deal with them there, him and the lead singer. And I think going back where we started here. Okay. It can be really frustrating with these warp tiles, I ain't gonna lie. Not so much battling the trainers, it's just, this setup of warp tiles. Yeah, wish there was, some way to just know which one was lead which. I mean, I would still I still don't have. I don't have no trouble. I don't have any issue with battling the trainers or so, because that just give me more XP, XP points. But at least I just want to know which one leads to what. That way, I can I'll battle them, and then at least I can go back and go on the right warp tile to Sabrina. Let's see. Oops. Wait a minute. Let me see if I battle this one first before I come back here. Okay, I guess I did. Looks like I battled a lot of them in the last part, so... Oh boy. Also, the Beatles is not, and some of y'all that are diehard Michael Jackson fans, which I'm pretty sure a lot of you are. I don't know how many of the diehard fans are watching this video, but if you are, you probably know at some point not only did he buy the Beatles, but he also bought Eminem. And when I say, and of course, I mean like the rights to the like his music and stuff like that. Yeah. However, the reason he bought Eminem was a lot different from the Beatles. I guess he probably just wanted to perform some stuff with the Beatles, but he bought Eminem because Eminem actually kind of hurt his feelings there, and I have to say I am aware when you're in the entertainment industry, like you're a TV actor, you're a singer, anything that puts you in the spotlight, like and under the celebrity title or anything like that, and even as a regular person, but mostly in the spotlight, people are going to talk about you, and in the spotlight, they're not just going to talk about you. They're gonna make parodies of even before YouTube, and even before YouTube was a thing. You got like Mad TV and other parody stuff, Family Guy and Simpsons, Boondocks, and South Park. Hate that show. But you're gonna have all these people after you. Maybe that's what after, but just doing their thing with the parodies, But that's gonna happen. However, the thing that really upset Michael here, like I say, I'm pretty sure, because just to clarify, he actually endorsed the parody once. Weird Al. He actually endorsed Weird Al's parody songs "Eat It" and "Fats." He actually endorsed it, invited Weird Al, even told Weird Al like, hey, since you're making this little parody of like my Bad video and also my Beat It video, I'll let you let me show you one of the locations where I shot this at, and allowed him to use the locations for the parody. And this really, because Weird Al Weird Al's got some really good parodies there, and that's the thing, he's an example of, how you can finally, but he's an example of how you can make good parodies, where you can have some fun, kind of, have some playful tease and everything, but not, and say go overboard and be mean-spirited, as Sherman said to Reggie. Okay, now you got me. I ain't got to get. Should I get him? Yeah. Weird Al. As far as I'm concerned, with Michael. Now I don't know about how other celebrities may have felt about him, but with Michael, he didn't really push it, because the thing is, his parodies were more pretty much doing what Shrek did. He told a story, but he also, in the art of parody, he did, how would I do beat it? Or how would I do the bad video? And so he came up with his own little story. Or you take like R. Kelly Trapped in the Closet, not very kid friendly by the way, and probably not the best of R. Kelly, you know, well, you probably can guess why, yeah. That's a whole other story. But yeah, let's just say people like the parody Trapped in the Drive-Thru a lot better than Trapped in the Closet. And I can't really blame them because trust me, I would much prefer to listen to Trapped in the Drive-Thru. So let's see. Let me see who I'm gonna send against her. I'm gonna start off with. Let's see. I guess we can start off. I want to start off with Venus there. Should I do that? Let's see. Maybe let's see how well Venus can do at the level she's at. I don't have any revives, so well. Here's, okay, good luck. At least I still have my other Pokemon, but yeah. Save game. I had a vision of your arrival. I've had psychic power since I was a child. It started when a spoon I carelessly tossed bent. I dislike battling, but if you wish, I will show you my power. Huh, they showed her bending spoons in the anime too. I kind of imagine her sounding like Raven from Teen Titans there. Because of the whole site, especially how she's set up and everything. I would say at least maybe the game version of her. Okay. We might get lucky with Venonat. We're gonna go right for the leech life. Maybe I should have started with the poison powder. Oh, hello. Okay, we'll just keep going with leech life then. Uh-oh. That didn't do so well. Well, at least I tried a shot at that. Okay, we're gonna go in with Pidgeotto there. The fly attack. Yeah, oh yeah, maybe Ethan won't get hit by the. Really? Oh, okay, it missed. Okay, good. But he's doing it again now. So anyway, back with Michael Jackson. So yeah, he enjoyed Weird Al's parody, like I say, an example of good parody. Huh, not bad. But the reason he didn't enjoy Eminem so well because Eminem wasn't exactly telling the story like Weird Al. He just outright made fun of Michael's Pepsi commercial incident with hair catching on fire, and even did a joke about a prosthetic nose there. Two things that really triggered Michael because one, he had in case you didn't, you probably knew this, but if you didn't, as a child growing up, Michael was teased about his nose there at times, which is what made him feel kind of insecure about his face, and that was what led later in life when he became an adult to, I think because he had an accident where he fell and broke his nose. So when they got ready to get him fixed up and everything, that's why he had them change his nose like the way you see it, like the way you've seen it now, and then of course, he had vitiligo and all that. But and yeah, probably, yeah, I guess Venus won't be able to get XP points there. Darn it. But so yeah, because of that, let's see. So yeah, because of that, yeah, Michael was kind of insecure and about his appearance, and that's why he changed his nose there. And then also he had kind of insecure about other things like he had late acne. A lot of people talked about him on that. And then the other thing, the Pepsi commercial. Okay, so he did the Pepsi commercial to help his brothers out there. He really did not want to do it at all, but he caved in and to help his brothers out. And then something like this happened during the concert for it and everything. And you think about he went through quite a bit after that. Pain medicine. People talk about the addictions he had because he was taking pain medication before that. I mean, the dude had received like third-degree burns and stuff on his scalp and everything. So yeah, I mean, you think about it, yeah, you're having to take medicine for something like that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's quite a bit of something to go through. Painkiller medicine, by the way, because that's no joke. So, I mean, the dude was going through quite a bit more than he had before, both emotionally and physically. So, for someone like Eminem to be kind of insensitive and makes fun of something like that, it's almost like somebody, making fun of somebody that's committed suicide or something. Like Lil Karibo when he did the abridged series of Yu-Gi-Oh, making fun of Kaiba's suicide thing because Kaiba felt like he was gonna lose Mokuba and stuff. Man, darn future sight. But he felt like he was gonna lose Mokuba, and that's why he threatened to throw himself off the castle there. And Lil Karibo made fun of that, and because of that, other people have too. So Michael didn't sue Eminem. He asked him to take it down, but Eminem was like, no. So he didn't sue him. Later, he actually just bought the rights to, I think, like his music and stuff like that, pretty sure that probably allowed him access to getting the video taken down. And yeah, you probably could guess how Eminem felt about that there. Yeah, that like boy, but I mean, yeah, that. Like you say, again, there's nothing wrong with a little playful teasing, that we can all have a good laugh about. I mean, like I say, as I said again, Michael had fun with Weird Al. The dude promoted his Eat It and Fat videos, and then you take you myself. I mentioned in the earlier video how I got a pallet had smacked me on the finger, and it did hurt. And I was like, oh! And one of my coworkers was like, "Are you okay?" And so when I said, I'm fine. I told what happened, everything. Then he just told me, hey, okay, I'm really glad you're okay because it sounded like Tom Cat screaming. And we both had a good laugh about it, because like I say, I'm okay now. So, and you're probably thinking like, well, Michael was okay with it, but like I say, getting a quick smack from a pallet, and having third-degree burns on your scalp is two very different things. There, and like I say, So guess I'll have to finish this off with Charizard. So, let's go. Let's try Ether first. Yeah, since it's a Venomoth too. So, anyway, like I say, playful tease is all right and everything, but just don't go too far. Or even if you feel like, well, maybe I'm not going too far, I'm just joking. And I mean, honestly, you might be. No, but you know, everybody's different, and you know, certain things everybody's not gonna take the same way. So, yeah, like I say, just kind of, you know, be respectful to, you know, a person's feelings and everything. There, you know, like I say, they talked about this on an episode of Arthur once. Yeah, he felt like he was just joking, but he still kind of was taking it a little far, even for just joking. And then you take like the Static Shock episode, Jimmy, when you know they were playing around. And see, remember one thing about it, you know, that's one thing that's said about, you know, most cases about bullies. You know, a lot of times that's the first thing they'll holler when, you know, someone calls them out, like we were just playing, and turns out they done, you know, really hurt the person that they're bullying there. Even if they hadn't hurt them physically, they might have hurt them emotionally. So, like Jimmy's bullies in the Static Shock series that led to Jimmy bringing a gun to school there. Yeah, so yeah, that's the thing we gotta look out for. No, anyway, yeah, like I say, but yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, he bought the rights to Eminem. Yep.
Say, Eminem was not happy.
Oh boy. Oh, that comes out. Yep, and like you say, you know. And yeah, like I say, I get and say, you know, people like that on my job probably a lot cooler than, you know, than ones I mentioned there. Yeah, but whoa, that Thunderball did a lot of damage. Wow, Raichu's actually gonna win this there. I thought I was gonna have to switch to Charizard. Okay. Down with your bad self, right? Okay. Let's see, maybe a push attack. Hyper potion. Guess I celebrated too soon, but I mean, he did some major damage. You guys saw that. You saw how much damage that Thunderbolt did having a critical hit there. Yeah, that was... way to knock over a bucket of good milk. Give it a bucket of good milk and just knock it over. Okay, let's see. Okay, we're gonna put out Darcy, but I'm gonna what? Are you? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I was about to say. Okay, but I'm gonna heal up because I'm gonna heal up my Pidgeotto and see what Ethan's gonna be able to do. Alright. Alright, let's see what Ethan got. Yeah. Alright, let's go in for Aerial 8, shall we? So much for that. Okay, we'll go with Emily. Alright, Emily. Finish it up with a flamethrower. It's like Emily to save the day. Oh, you want to recover? Okay. We'll just keep on using that flamethrower, shall we? Right. Oh, watch that psychic. Come on. You can do it. Yes! Yes! Oh, what a close. That was too close there. Alright. We got her. This loss shocks me, but a loss is a... Or better, like Raven Teen Titans. This loss shocks me, but a loss is a loss. I admit I didn't work hard enough to win. No, whoa, Sabrina. Actually, you did. I know we defeated you, but you battled pretty hard. Just trust me. At first, I didn't think I was. Yeah, you was about to knock us out there. So yeah, trust me, girl, you did work hard. don't be so down on yourself there.
Your victory has earned you the march band. Yep. Yeah. The march badge makes Pokemon up to level 70 obey you. Stronger Pokemon will become wild, ignoring your orders in battle. Just don't raise your Pokemon too much to avoid that problem. Please take this TM with you. TM04. Psychic power isn't something that only a few people have. Everyone has psychic power. People just don't realize it.
Wait, what? Okay. I guess that could explain how Matilda accessed her psychic powers in the movie and the book. Yeah, I should be getting to that point soon, but anyone who's seen the movie, knows. Yeah, he's talking about how much brain power people use, so I guess if you go by that logic, I guess Sabrina has a point. Let's see. Let's see what she gave me. She didn't tell me anything. Oh, wait, I think maybe she did. Okay, it's Calm Mind. Okay. You know, honestly, I thought it was gonna be Future Sight for a second. Okay. But okay, okay. Probably in Future Sight, Future Sight actually did kind of really damage us a lot there in that battle. But on its own, it is still kind of a risky move to use there because you have to wait a few turns for it to take effect there. Let's see, we should be able to find our way out. Okay. Okay, top this almost kind of reminds me of the Star Tropics 2 game, Zoda's Revenge. When you had to find, you get to this point in chapter 2 of Yum Yum Cave, where, here we are. Where, I think you had to go like these certain shapes and stuff, certain patterns. And there's actually a part in the game, where that actually tells you, practically, if you really look at the pattern on this cave that you pass by, you'll see the way to get through Yum Yum's cave to Yum Yum himself. So, yep. Say, let me know in the comments if any of y'all have ever played games like Star Tropics or Star Tropics 2, Zoda's Revenge. I haven't really never heard, those were two games I played a lot, especially the sequel, Star Tropics number 2. But I never really heard other people mention about that game a lot, It was on Nintendo, by the way. Now, when it comes to Nintendo, you hear about people mentioning like Super Mario Brothers, Mega Man, what else is the Nintendo? Of course, Pokemon, obviously, and stuff like Duck Hunt, Pac-Man. So I think Pac-Man might be on Nintendo. I know it was an arcade game. Oh my goodness, a spider in here. Really? And no, I mean a spider. No, really, there's a spider next to me just crawled up. Got him. I got him. I really hate when these things come up there. Like I said, I don't hate spiders. I just not, like, hey, y'all stay outside, please. I really prefer y'all not coming in my house like that. Just stay outside, build your webs and everything. Y'all chill out there in your habitat and everything. That's my only thing, So, I call myself was gonna try to evolve Venonat into a Venomoth. Let me get the X-Ball real quick. So X-Fall real quick, cause like I say, yeah, that I'm gonna, cause I gotta get Lapras in order to teach her the surf move, and I still gotta evolve Ethan into a Pidgeot there. Let's see. What's the thing? Well, see, that's this is too bad I can't keep 7 Pokemon on me there. That would have been, yeah, that would have been kind of. Tell you what, for right now, I do have some. Yeah, well, I was gonna try to maybe do some catching up on Pokemon, but 'cause I need Rio up against the the Cinnabar Island gym now, because it's all fire types there. So yeah, we'll just put, okay, we'll get the X ball and we'll just put Venonat into the Pokebox. I mean into the PC, and get my Lapras out so I can give him. Yeah, I gotta remember I got a male Lapras, so I can give Lapras the X ball to sort of level up some. Now, of course, a Lapras is not gonna evolve or anything, but Lapras is a, like they say, Lapras is next to Squirtle. Lapras is an OP water type to have, and also part ice type, which comes in handy against the dragon type Pokemon in the Elite Four. Spoilers. Yeah, so yep, let's get old Lenny. That way we can teach him to surf. Yep, and gonna teach the surf move. I'm just seeing what else I got. Okay, is there anything else? Okay, so teach Lenny the surf move. Wait a minute, Darcy can surf too? Huh. Well, that's I know Darcy evolves into a Dragonite, yeah, so But I guess for right now, let's teach it to Lenny, because like I say, Lenny, because the thing is, Darcy, while Darcy being a dragon type does have an immunity to a lot of different, can be powerful against a lot of different Pokemon types. Dragon type attacks are super effective against other dragon Pokemon, so yeah, so that's why we really need Lenny. But I can still keep Darcy on board there. Yeah, so we're gonna let Lenny learn the surf move here. It'll make more sense there. And like I say, once Pidgeotto finally evolved, yeah, then I'll probably switch out for another Pokemon there. Not sure which one yet, but Parasong. See, any battler that hears this faints in 3 turns unless it switches. Okay. Well, that can be a useful move, but I'm pretty sure being made aware of that, trainers would probably instantly switch their Pokemon there. Yeah, so still maybe test it out. It might work there. So, okay, so here we go. Okay. I guess we'll just hold on to the Parasong for now. Oh yeah, time to surf. As Giovanni said about his Nidoqueen, surf. Okay, now for the X-Ball, X-Share. I'll give it to Lenny. And let's make our way to Cinnabar Island. Yeah, so yep, we're gonna make our way, get on the fly there. And in order to get to Cinnabar Island, you have to go back to Pallet Town. So, have to go back home. Because you have to take the sea from there. Now you could take the sea from Fuchsia City to get to Cinnabar Island. The only problem is that it's better to go from here because there's the cave Seaform Islands in the middle of it, and yeah, trying to get through that might not be the best. Yeah, it's not gonna be an easy task trying to get across Seaform Islands coming from that direction there. So, but you'll probably see. Probably later I will show about Seaform Island because there is something in there that's there's a very special Pokemon in there to get, and also 2 other special Pokemon in other areas. So, yep. So probably I would say before we go to the Pokemon League, I'll show you guys that there. So. Matter of fact, maybe, yeah, I could. Let's see. Well, let's just go on to Cinnabar Island, yeah. We're gonna face some water type Pokemon and water Pokemon trainers. Oh, Tentacool. That's a pretty good level Tentacool, I gotta say. Let's see, okay. Let's see, now I'm gonna give a wing attack. Maybe I can catch him. Or not. Okay, yeah, I think my Emily's a little too powerful there. Alright, I'm gonna switch my Pokemon up a little bit there. Let's see. Yeah, I'm trying to think, I come to think of it, yeah. Maybe, I'm trying to think, maybe I should switch Rio just for now to get across the water and stuff, because he's not gonna do so well. Yeah, he's not gonna do so well against water type Pokemon. So, we're gonna see. We're gonna switch. No! I'm trying to fly. I'm gonna switch him out for right now. Don't really matter where we go. Yep. Alright, so let's go and switch Rio out. I guess we could, yeah, let's put Venonat back on the team for right now. And, yep, I guess just hold on to Venonat until she evolves there, and then we can get Rhyhorn out there. Yep, so we're gonna deposit here just for now. Oh boy, let's see. Right, gonna withdraw Venonat. Yeah. Just have to beat this Venonat too. Alright. This Venonat has a great deal more experience. Put Venonat up front then, so he can go and evolve there. Yes. Alright, so now we're gonna... Alright, now, back to where we left off there. Gonna go right here. Come on. Pat that. Like that music, by the way, there. Okay, I'm gonna use a Surf. Lapras. And also, with Tentacool being part poison type, yeah. This could give Lenny some experience. Okay, yeah, that's way too low in level there. I mean, maybe I can understand. maybe I would understand like maybe level 15 or something like that. But come on now, come on. Yeah, but just run there. Yeah. And we got some water Pokemon training. Here's a fisherman here. Look like he the way he's positioned, like he's let's say, I mean, he could be fishing too, but he looked like more like he's just relaxing with his feet in the water. Got a big haul. Want to go for it? I prefer the battle. Fisherman Wade would like the battle. You do. Please don't tell me Magikarp is the only Pokemon. God, now. Please don't tell me Magikarp is the only Pokemon you got. No need for Supersonic. That confusion does enough confusion. Oh yeah. Oh no, really? That's all. He literally has nothing but Magikarps. Okay. Only reason I'm gonna switch to Raichu is so we can go on and get through this, you know, kind of one-shot Magikarps. Cause yeah. But the Magikarps real some of them might know tackle, but still that's not really a lot there. One shot. Okay. Okay, little shockwave there. Yeah. It's kind of weird that they made, you know, Magikarp like that there, you know. Because then you consider Magikarp evolves into this fierce sea dragon Gyarados. Yeah, it's kind of odd that it starts off like this here. I remember there being an episode about a giant Magikarp in the anime once. I think it was in the Orange Islands. Yeah, well, I mean, it was like bigger than normal Magikarps there. Oh, boy. Let's see. Shocking, isn't it? Also, on a note of what's current at the moment, as I'm recording this, ironic sad news. Okay, but this is there's another sad news I have. Sadly, now a lot of celebrities have been trying to make their life better and trying to bring themselves closer to Christ there. Like Snoop Dogg, Chris Pratt, even Nicki Minaj there. However, it seems like Miley Cyrus has kind of strayed away from the truth about God. Pretty much strayed away from God, but like strayed away from the truth about him because she believes that and they actually showed a video of her saying this. She clearly said that God was a gay man, and we know that is a big lie. So I don't know what on earth made her believe that. It's a Magikarp just don't make the grade, do they? You think? But I don't know what led her to that, but yeah, it's obvious that something somewhere down the line got got to her head and kind of and sort of brainwashed her a bit there. Much like a lot of people that's, when they turn away from Christ because, pretty much allowing Satan to mess with their heads there and through a lot of times through other people, no doubt, that will cause them to stray. Like I say, but yeah, just be, like I say, this can happen to anybody. Like I say, just be praying for that, because like I say, and not just her, but anybody else who has, strayed away like her there, whether they be a celebrity or a regular person. Yeah, but cause trust me, all of us need to be as close as we can to Christ. And if one of us fall, we need, let's say, we definitely need help to get back up there. So, you want to know if the fish are biting? Yep. Sort of like what the fisherman Ronald. Yes, you could say sort of like what Jesus told Peter. Being a fisherman of men. Yeah, we need to be fishermen, catching lost souls and getting them and catching them for Christ. Yeah. Just like the fishermen catching these water type Pokemon, or real fishermen catching in the real world, catching just actual normal fish there. So, yeah. So in some cases, souls that weren't lost at first, but then they became lost, like the prodigal son, because they strayed away. So much like the prodigal son, that's what's happened to Miley there, and yeah. Because, I'll be honest, believe me, I love Hannah Montana. Yeah, that is looking back, even before now, I have learned about the fact that she actually had kind of gone through some stuff in the past, even when she was doing Hannah Montana. That there was some things she kind of was going through or dealing with off and on. It's kind of like a lot of different child actors and stuff like that. Like they say, a lot of some of them deal with there. So yeah, like I say, so it's no surprise. It's kind of surprising, but at the same time, it's kind of not. Because I mean, it's. Like I say, somebody that she's probably worked with, probably worked with, or probably some friend group, probably got with, that's probably not exactly the best crowd to be with, and probably got her believing that there. So, sort of like what Joey is saying in Yu-Gi-Oh about my being brainwashed there. So, yeah. Yep, like I say again, that's not, it's just instead, first things like, ooh, how dare she, ooh, let's just pray for her there, yeah, yep, oh boy, darn Supersonic. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Let's see if I can get any confusion here. Or not. Hey. Oh, come on. I might have to, okay, I'll probably have to go heal up back at home in Pallet Town. Dang you! Can't get experience points if you make them faint. Oh boy. Let's see, let's go with Ethan first. Yeah, I know Sparky is super effective against them, but the other Pokemon, Ethan and the others need to get XP points too, especially for Ethan's evolution. Alright.
Yep. Aerial ace there. Almost there. Almost to another level. I feel my stomach growling. Weird, even though I did have breakfast a couple hours ago. I'm not hungry. I guess just processing the breakfast there. Okay, got another seeking. What is he seeking? Well, his trainer's name is Ronald. Maybe seeking Ronald McDonald? Maybe smile. Put a smile on, put a smile on, everybody come on, put a smile on, everybody come on. I put a smile on. Alright, don't fight the confusion. Yes! I don't feather dance. Oh, let's see, what does that do? Let's see, oh, it just cuts the attack status, okay. I thought at first it was like something sort of like recover there. Yeah. Dang. What, dang damn it? Like that dang blasted rabbit. Alright, let's go back to Potty Town. You can see see our mom. Mommy! You should take a quick rest. Oh good, you and your Pokemon are looking great. Take care now. Alright, now we got healed up here. Let's try this again. Venonat up at the top there. May possibly be able to get that Tentacool this time. Oh, best always make sure to save the game. Also, a little something to share with you guys. I actually did try to look up, some other games on the this emulator app. Oh, we got a double Pokemon battle here. So I did look up, what other games were on the emulator app. There's quite a bit of them, trust me. You guys ever get time, yeah, definitely check it out. Emulator, that's how I'm using, to play Pokemon Firered on my iPhone. So emulator got a lot. Most of the games it got is mostly ones that were like Nintendo and Game Boy Advance. So I don't think there are any Nintendo DS games on the emulator. It's just mostly like the really old games like Nintendo and Game Boy, and again GBA. Especially with the controls and stuff that you see. So I did try a few other games there. I know you probably say, well, I don't see any new games up there than, what I've always been, your Pokemon and the Yu-Gi-Oh game. Well, I did download them and I tried them out. There was a few Yu-Gi-Oh GX games I tried. And only one problem there. Yeah, I'll have Darcy and Venus team up there. So only one problem. They actually had Mario Brothers on there, like the very first Nintendo Super Mario. Do 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 do. And yeah, trust me, I love playing Super Mario. But
for me. Now maybe it might be different if maybe I was try it out. Maybe you might not maybe depending on how your phone is there. But for me, trying to do like the A button and the movement pad and stuff like that. When trying to use it on my phone to play Mario, oh my goodness, it's a nightmare because sometimes I end up moving too far. Like it'd be like, okay, stop. The assistant bro, Lil and Ian. Okay. Cedra and a Starmie. Oh boy. So that's the only kind of thing. Yeah, sometimes the controls are not exactly in my favor when it comes to playing on the emulator. Yeah, it kind of gets it gets kind of rough there, and so that's why at the moment I only stick with stuff like the Pokemon games or even the Yu-Gi-Oh game I have. Might possibly show you guys the Yu-Gi-Oh game later down the road there. Might possibly, but yeah, but at the moment, first I'm gonna complete what the one I'm playing right here, Firered. I'm gonna complete it. And the only other Pokemon game I saw that I probably could go into next is either Ruby, Sapphire, or Emerald. I did look to see if they had Pokemon like Gold and Silver, or even Gold, or even Soul Silver, or Heart Gold. But apparently they didn't have those on there. They didn't have those on there. They just so basically after Fire Red, we'll just be going straight to like I say, the Hoenn region there. Sadly, we won't be able to see the Johto region unless they put it up there after I finish this there, but if not, yeah, we'll be going straight to the Hoenn region. Yep. So yeah, that's oh boy, putting Confuse Ray on both my Pokemon. Had to confuse them. But at least they're fighting through it. Okay, got Cedra down. Yeah. Come on. Alright. Guess we'll have to have Darcy cut in on this one here. Okay. Oh boy, I have to use a poison powder here. So yeah, like I said, that's so yeah, if y'all interested, yeah, definitely check out the emulator, yeah. Yeah, it's oh good, snapped out. Oh yeah, a little poison powder to finish off the Starmie. Huh, I thought for sure one of them would have leveled up here. It made a good team up though. Alright, keep on going. As they say, keep on trucking. like that guy that had the poker flute in the anime. Well, gotta go. Wake up another Snorlax. Keep on trucking, dudes. Hey, yeah. Oh boy, excuse me. Yep. And I think that's another one other thing. Yep. As they still, like I say, you never really, that's one thing they always say, you don't really know a person. Yeah, anything can, there's no telling what you might find out there, and never judge a book by the cover. Oops. This seed cleanses my body and soul. Swimmer Spencer. So yeah, I actually had also seen like some, I think some videos and stuff like that. From it was like years ago. I think I was like in college or something like that. But I remember seeing, I think like they were uploaded on YouTube or stuff like that. TMZ was actually trying to like record. They always be doing that with celebrities anyway. But one of them actually they showed Miley and her dad coming. They were coming out of church, and even and Billy Ray was like, should have went in with us there. So yeah, so there was that, and then there was another incident where an actual a TMZ or a tabloid, they were following Miley and almost caused her to have a wreck. Yeah, she was pretty pissed about it there. Matter of fact, she came off and she apologized to the driver that she almost hit a driver, and she apologized to that driver that they made sure he was okay. Then came back to the TMZ report like, okay, you got your pictures? Okay, because I almost ran into that guy right there. Okay, you got the pictures? Okay, go on, get out of here. Yes, they were. That was really. She could have called the police right there. I'm just saying. But yeah, they got off easy. They could see. Yeah, so yeah, let's say yeah, that's so. Yeah, like I say, but yeah, there was actually a video of her coming out of church, and I was thinking, like, first thing, I kind of thought that, let me switch Pokemon, by the way. I was kind of thinking that, which, I mean, she could be, but that's another thing, like in Proverbs, they say, lean not to your own understanding, because you actually got people who will claim they are Christian. Yeah, they will claim they're Christian, probably grew up in the church and everything, but then they get older and they start leaning to their own understanding rather than what the Bible says. They'll try to have their own interpretation of it. Well, I think it means this, that it can't mean that. So yeah, gotta watch out for people, because when that happens, when you start listening, when you start taking in, that's why it's so important to really know your Bible and everything, and know the Word of God, and keep close to them, because people, they will turn you against God, and they'll have you still claiming, no, you're not against God. This is you're just learning more, but they'll have you believe in some stuff that's not even in the Bible, but you'll think it is, and won't even think to check. So, yeah, that's gotta watch out for that. Yes, and then you got some people who will also claim they're Christian, but at the same time they'll be involved with someone who isn't, and sort of be trying to go half and half on it. When you're a follower, like, hey, I'm a Christian, you either are or you aren't. There's no in between. Yeah, because like I say, that was as good as while Samson was a good leader in the Bible, that was his biggest flaw. He was dealing with them Philistine women like Delilah. So that was the mistake he made. King Solomon made the same mistake. Spoiler alert. And later on in the Bible, you hear about King Solomon, how he made that mistake there. He was a wise man. He had a lot of wisdom. But then he started to fall when he started running after these different women that were of different denominations and were serving everything but the true living God. Yeah, like I say, nothing new under the sun there. That's one thing my mom always say there. Oh boy. See even here.
checking the hit points there. Hey, don't scare away the fish. Dun, 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 dun. Fisherman Claude, huh?
Shoulder!
Okay, let's see. Start off with poison powder, of course. Oh boy. Yeah, that's what happens when you got water type Pokemon now. Also no ice moves there. Technically, Shelter is basically just a water type, but you do have water types that can learn ice moves. However, on top of that, Shelter evolved into a Cloyster, and Cloyster is part water, part ice type there. Cloyster. May have protected yourself from the confusion, but not from the poison. Oh yeah. Ain't gonna confuse me. What? Looks like Venonat did pretty well there. Alright. Maybe then he can catch up to everybody. Okay, I'm gonna switch. Yeah. I'll use Sparky for this. Protect, gets on my nerves now. Ha! Fail! Player defeated Fisherman Claude. Alright. Sorry, I'm just so frustrated from not catching anything. So, I guess you're... well, now he knows how Peter felt when him and his brothers weren't catching anything. You know, he was out there and Jesus came there and came out there and said, let me go on your boat there. They went on. They throw your nets in the water. Said, Lord, we haven't... Well, teacher, we haven't caught anything all day and night out here. But they still threw the nets out there. And when Jesus said, pull them in, some of them nets was full of so many fish. It's like, James, John, come help! And Peter realized, like, wait a minute, you're not no ordinary man. They say, Father, you must stay away from me. I'm a sinful man. Fear not, Peter. I will make you all fishermen of men. Keep me company till I get a hit. Yep. Keep me company till I get a hit, huh? Nolan. Ain't that right, Nolan? Okay. Well, I gotta switch. I'll be probably switching a lot considering, you know, who our opponents are. Still gotta keep up with the levels there. That's what you get for your direct attacks. Thunderbolt. Oh yeah. For a Goldeen, okay. Guess we can have Goldeen probably knows that Peck move there. Might, yeah, Peck super effective against bug type like Venonat. As I say, we best not take no chances. Oh, excuse me. And
Player defeated fisherman noted. Alright. That burned some time. Just wanted something to do. Alright, we're almost to Cinnabar Island, everybody. Yeah, surfing our way there. I caught my Pokemon at sea. I could probably, yep, I probably could guess. You know, I mean, you are in the ocean swimming. Use a little leech knife. Oh boy, the high level Starmie. Don't look like leech life is doing much, so. Have to switch again. Oh, don't want to risk it because if he faints, yeah, won't be able to get no XP points. At least he's fighting through the confusion now. Boy, that could have done like a one-shot there. Oh boy, got recover. Okay, this ought to take Stormy out. Alright. And I defeated Swimmer Jack. Diver down! Boy, like you sank my battleship. Alright. Uh-oh. Feel the sun and the wind. Almost sound like he about to start singing about that. Feel the sun and the wind. He's swimming, rolling, sending out a poly world. Something like that. Speaking of that, I actually heard somebody did an AI of what the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX theme would sound like if Michael Jackson sang it. Chilling out chilling out with the crew at the schoolyard. Finding trouble, never looking too hard. We're back in class, they never taught us this. Something you gotta learn, hit and miss. Tough times, hard climbs, we'll take them on together. Right now, let's go. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX generation, let's go. Game on, get your game on. Come on, you better play your cards right. Game on, get your game on. We'll make the grade and win the fight. Oh! Something like that there. We'll make the grade somehow. Again, boom, 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 boom. Game on, get your game on. Come on, you better play your cards right. Come on and get your game on. Shimona. Come on. Hee hee. Oh boy. You got Thunderbolt ought to be super effective with the range there. That's what I'm talking about. I think only one, two, or maybe 3, 4 more levels before it evolves. Yeah, with Venomoth. Before she evolves, yeah.
still going on there. So, amplify the electricity. Sort of like Yu-Gi-Oh! With the Summon Skull there. When he was dueling against Weevil's Great Moth there. And he had played Makiyu the Magical Mist to rain the field and get rid of the poison. Weevil then destroyed the Dragon Champion. It was like, you're almost out of life point.
Hey, what are you snickering about?
Take a look at your Great Moth.
Oh, he's completely soaked!
Which makes him like a big giant lightning rod. Say, Summon Skull! Might possibly work into Skull. So Summon Skull came and attacked with Lightning Strike! And shocked the Great Moth! And made Weevil fall out like... Oops, I meant to use Confusion, but I just poison... Yes, it still use Poison Powder. Let's go. Wait. Hello. Maybe Villain could win this here. Hello. Looks like Joe Clark. Come on. Come on! Let's see. Okay. Try to get the... Once I get the Cinnabar Island, I'm gonna wrap things up here. Yeah. That way, yeah, cause... Yep. Gotta get ready for some other... Gotta get some other things going around here. Put the super hyper potion up my Villainette just in case. Alright, already saved. I think it should be a clear straight shot to Cinnabar from here. Well, almost. Right now, I'm in a triathlon meet. Swimmer Jerome. Thirsty. Okay. Alright, Venus. You know what to do. A little poison powder and confusion. Yeah, especially the Staryu using that minimize like the Mucks be using. Yeah, we don't want... At least, yeah, so at least now Staryu will be receiving some damage there. Can't escape that. I know you did not just throw no stars at me. Or Venom there. What? Camouflage? I think that only works when Staryu's standing on something other than the water. I've actually seen Staryu use the camouflage move. Like, say if Staryu was standing on like some sand or just the ground, I think the camouflage would make Staryu into a ground type there. Ah, man! Okay. Violet Dragon. Oh, come on. Don't tell me the bubbles got in the way. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, come on! So bubble and bubble beam. Huh. Well, at least that took care of. Sorry, you. War turtle coming up. War turtle. Ooh. Look at that. Hey boy. Ah. Sorry. Make it take longer with that thing protect. There we go. Oh, stop. We're still in game, another level. Are you tired, man? Okay, just in case, but hopefully Cinnabar Island's next. But just in case, yeah, we'll have Darcy potion up there. That way, go on and get to the Cinnabar and all the stuff there is to do there, which also includes, of course, a gym. Alright, here we are. Okay, so now that we're in Cinnabar Island, I'm gonna cut it right here. And like I say, definitely make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, and get our available books. Definitely support the Miracle Crew, yours truly, King Gabe, Queen Tina, Big Sis Casey, Gilbert Godfrey, also known as Jen. Of course, EJ the Supreme, and also be sure to hang out with us on Discord, Facebook, and the live streams, and let's sell each other stuff on that McCary app. And for future reference, I'll probably check with Case to see if here on YouTube she would prefer going by her name Casey or Rain Roberts there, bringing on the storm. Okay, so until then, see you later.